I am Doug Mastriano, and I'm running to be the governor of Pennsylvania. One of the greatest issues in Pennsylvania we're facing right now is faith in our voting system. Obviously, since the 2020 election, there's been a lot of questions, and sadly, Governor Wolf and the left have put down anyone who has questions about what happened in 2020. What we do know is our election was compromised by laws being altered and rewritten and changed by the Pennsylvania Supreme Court. And that was the whole purpose of the Texas case. The Texas case pointed out that the legislative body, the General Assembly, writes election law, but it was changed and altered by the Pennsylvania Supreme Court, in addition to the Wolf administration making significant changes. And as a result of these interpretations put out there by the Supreme Court and by the Wolf administration, a lot of people don't have faith in our system. Our system has a lot of problems. We know for sure there was dead on the voting rolls on election day in 2020. It's a fact. I know it's an inconvenient fact for a lot of people. Voting rolls weren't updated or cleaned up. There's issues with drop boxes, mail-in ballots, mailed in without a postal mark 3 days after the election, don't even know if it's legitimate. My endeavors to bring the truth to light, of course, came out in the Gettysburg hearing. It really did shine a light on some bad problems in Pennsylvania, but nothing was really done about it. And a lot of people wonder, why should I go vote? My vote doesn't count. In Pennsylvania, you should be able to walk into a voting station knowing that you have an equal voice with anyone else that votes, period. That's the basic fundamental foundation of our constitutional republic. And right now, a lot of people question that. And yes, we do have a lot of problems. And as your governor, I get to appoint the Secretary of State. And guess who oversees elections? I do, through the Secretary of State. And so on day one, as your governor here, we'll begin endeavors and efforts to clean up the voting logs in all the counties. We can do this here. And the governor also has final say on the voting machines. We saw Governor Wolf decertify every single machine in the state in 2019. We can do the same. I want to restore confidence, so when you go and vote, you know you have an equal voice and equal share. In the meantime, if you stand aside, you're part of the problem. And if you don't vote, I'll say don't complain, because you're not doing anything to help. I know we do have a lot of problems here. We saw Virginia overcame their problems by the people getting out to vote this past year. We overcame our own problems back when we voted on rolling back the governor's supreme powers last May. And although we have a lot of problems, and although it was rigged against us, and Governor Wolf put those ballot questions in a language you couldn't understand what you're voting on, rolling back his supreme powers, the people of Pennsylvania got out and voted, and by 53% of the vote, you took your power back. So in the midst of our problems, if we get out and vote in great numbers and do our bit, and our poll watchers and participate in our system here, we can secure our elections. Join our movement by going to dougforgov.com. Please put your name, your email, and phone number in there so we can stay in contact just in case big tech does something sneaky on us. And together, we can preserve our freedoms for the next generation.